ang aso, pero depende sa aso. Hindi naman dahil sa mahirap turuan ng tao, pero marami kasi tayong dahilan. So, lumalabas, parang mas mahirap ang turuan yung tao kasi nga, marami tayong dahilan.
Heel. Heel. Whoa.
The dog is just responding. It's either na gusto niya o ayaw niya. Pero hindi siya nagsasabi ng, kasi.
Hey, Boo Boo.
Hello, good morning.
Boo Boo.
Relax.
Boo Boo is visibly agitated,
Leave it.
but Francis Cleophas does not hesitate to approach the 2-year-old golden retriever.
Leave it. Down. Leave it down. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on.
The young dog takes a few commands from Francis before charging the camera. Boo Boo does not let up with a barking, and Francis knows just the reason why.
Leave it. Leave it. First time niya makakita ng camera crew. Natatakot siya. Diba? Okay. Yeah.
By now,
Yes.
Francis has a good read on the behavior of his pet clients. It's a skill he has developed, perhaps unknowingly, since he was a young boy.
Hindi ko inisip na magiging dog trainer ako or magiging dog behavior specialist or consultant ko ano man ang tawag. Hindi ko inisip yon. Wala talaga sa idea ko magiging dog trainer ako. Pero I think it started out when I was young na lagi kami meron aso. May kapitbahay namin may aso. So I was exposed to a lot of dogs. And most dog lovers right now, sasabihin nila doon naman nagsimula.
How was your week?
Fine, it was great. But then, si Bubo had a number of different skills again. Nag-ninja moves na naman siya. Yeah. Actually,
Tumayo na naman sa may table.
kasi na naman siya kinuha ko. More than the usual.
After Boo Boo has settled down, Francis gets down to business.
Hey! Para tignan natin kung paano siya mag-process ng information. Anyway, golden retrievers.
A part of his services as a dog coach are home visits to attend to the issues between pet parents and their dogs. Issues that he has personally experienced when he was a young dog owner.
Ako yung taga-pakain, ako yung taga-paligo, ako yung... Overall, lahat ng may kinalaman sa aso, nasa akin. It's just a chore. Yun, wala pa siyang spark. Camera siya.
He says it was a lot different with how dogs were portrayed on the television shows he watched as a kid.
I think malaki rin yung influence nun eh. So, sa kamalayan ko bilang isang bata, tumatak siya. Tapos, nandiyan pa yung mga ibang palabas na napapanood mo katulad ng Lassie. So, iniisip mo, paano kaya nila tinuruan si Lassie? Sabi ko, paglaki ko, gusto ko rin magkaroon ako ng asong katulad ni Lassie. Gusto ko yung matalino din. Gusto ko yung pwede mong utusan. Tapos gusto ko maging best friend. These are questions when I was growing up. And one of the biggest questions was, how do I teach my dog?
Okay, sige. Pero pasok naman tayo. Tingnan natin kung ano yung gagawin niya. Meron ibang aso, tatahol. Same thing, ignore. Napansinin. Ay, there you go. Bubu, come. Ayan, lalong-lalo na. Pag kumakain ba tayo, umakit siya.
Hindi. Pag may tao po, hindi.
Para ka lang naglalaro talaga. Nagigipaglaro ka tong sa mga aso. Yung nga, sinasabi, sit. Sit ka ng sit. Hindi naman nagsisit yung aso. Minsan, pag nakasit sila, di hagisan mo. Parang, yun ata, parang simula na yun, training na yun eh. Pero, yung nga, looking back, I never really imagined na pupunta ako sa ganitong position ngayon.
Dahil hindi naman natin ma-recreate na meron ng food dyan, tatayo siya, pupunin niya. Dahil alam niya nandito tayo. Hindi pa? Matalino si Bubu. Alam niya, ay, may tao, hindi ako pwedeng kumuha. Di ba? Ayan! Oh!
Sa ginawa niya.
Oh, maganda kung gagamit.
Young Francis wanted to be a pilot or a voice actor. He dabbled in theater in college while pursuing a degree in engineering.
After college, hindi rin engineering yung napuntahan ko. I took a different path. I went into people training.
Na meron food dito, alam niyo dito nanggagaling. So ang gagawin ko, bubu!
However, even a career in people training did not sit well for Francis.
I was tasked to handle technical training, customer service training, leadership, pati yung learning as a learning and development specialist. Naging part ako ng HR. But it came to a point na I'm not sure if I got burned out o parang the opportunity wasn't there. I didn't see any progress. Medyo nagkaroon siya ng slowdown. I achieved a good position in the company. I was qualified for a lot of stuff. Pero sabi ko, gusto kong magnegosyo.
Matutunan niya dapat na kahit na nakapost yung door, hindi siya lalabas unless we say so. Pwede tayong kumami ng treats, pero sa ngayon, kahit na hindi, susubukan kong buksan. Unti-unti, pag sinubukan niya ilabas yung ulo niya sa sarado ko, to a point na muntikan siyang maiipit. Kasi natural instinct ng aso, paprotektahan niya yung sarili niya.
Francis scoured the web for possible ideas, but he didn't need to look too far.
I was in front of the computer, tapos nasa side ko yung aso ko. So, inisip ko, anong magandang gawin? Anong negosyo papasukin natin? Gusto ko magnegosyo. So, sabi ko, mag-train na lang kaya ako ng aso. Parang nakipag-usap si Sophie, yung isang aso. Parang tinitignan ako, ba't di ka na lang magturo ng aso?
Hi, bubu. Tama na yun, sandali lang, ha? Turo tayo ulit next week, ha? Ang parang nangyari ngayon, si Mami tinuruan ko, hindi si Bubu.
Okay lang, kailangan ko din ng lessons.
Kasi di ba may galam-galagan si Bubu.
Big dog na.
Oh,
So,
ayan. So, binuksan? Ando pa rin yung tendency, opportunity ko to, alam niyang uuwi na ako. Oh, hindi. Okay, bye!
His passion for dogs was all Francis had going for him, and it was all he needed to sustain his new venture for the difficult days ahead.
I started out as a self-taught trainer. I started doing free training just to see and gauge on how good I was. Pupunta ako sa mga kaibigan ko na may aso, see and how I'm able to resolve their issues based on what I've read, what I've seen, what I know.
Sophie, come! Let's go.
It has only been a month since Francis Cleophas moved into this house in Parañaque City, a space he plans to develop as a facility for his dog coaching services. It now serves as a new home to 7 of his dogs and a handful more of pet clients that currently stays with him. The house is still bare, save for a few equipment, but it is still a testament to just how far Francis has come with this venture.
My family was against it. You're gonna go into a business na hindi mo sigurado kung aasenso ka. Sabi ko, well, I can always go back. I can always go back to training people. Nung umalis ako, doon na nagkaroon ng pressure. Reality bit me na parang, okay, wala ka ng pera. You resigned. And nung nag-resign ako nun, I only had around 3,000 pesos left in my bank account. Nung mga time na yon, napakahirap. Not just on the financial level, pero on the emotional and mental level, because kailangan ko mag-focus kung ano talagang gustong gawin.
His passion for dogs was all Francis had going for him, and it was all he needed to sustain his new venture for the difficult days ahead.
I started out as a self-taught trainer. I started doing free training just to see and gauge on how good I was. Pupunta ako sa mga kaibigan ko na may aso, see and how I'm able to resolve their issues based on what I've read, what I've seen, what I know.
Yes! Drop!
I think I was able to help them one way or another. Natutuwa sila. Sinasabi sa akin, galing-galing mo. Pero at that time, sabi ko, hindi pa ako magaling eh. Wala akong baseline kung magaling talaga ako.
Speak! Whoa! Whoa! Louder! Louder! Speak!
Even with his natural abilities, Francis pushed himself to become a better trainer. He was eventually certified by the Pet Professionals Guild, a group in the United States that advocates for force-free training of pets.
Force-free or positive reinforcement, or some people call it reward-based training. Ang dami pang ibang tawag doon. Pero what it really means is we use the least aversive force, meaning hindi natin masyado pinapagalitan yung aso, hindi natin sinasaktan yung aso. So it's a way of training dogs without physical aversion. Hindi yung pamamalo, hindi yung pananakot.
The goal is to build a trust relationship, a sense of confidence between the dog and its human.
Force-free training, according to science, is the effective way of training dogs. Hindi mo na kailangang paluin. Using rewards, whether that can be treats, using toys, at minsan kahit na attention lang, it's enough for a dog. Tumatahol siya. So, hindi naman siya talaga cause of concern, behaviorally, kasi maganda pa nga yun eh. Alam mo, meron umaalis, no? Para sa akin, okay pa yun if you look at the good side of that behavior. So, ito, dito na siya. Hey, Darcy! Let's go! Look us here! Look us here!
The Reyes family has come to fetch their dog, Darcy, one of the dogs boarding at the facility. Through the years, Francis has built a loyal clientele among satisfied customers. It is now far-fetched to imagine a time when he could barely book a single dog owner.
I think mga 2 linggo, 2 weeks, walang tumatawag. So, medyo kinakabahan na ako noon, di ba? I don't have money. When I got my first client, na talagang, okay, set na po natin yung schedule. Kailangan po namin ng tulong nyo because my dog is pulling, it's a Siberian Husky. Tapos, nangangagat siya, kinakagat niya kami, though it's not really a full bite, pero parang maharot, malaro, kumakain ng grass, kumakain ng bato, so completely uncontrollable. Nung unang kumatok ako doon sa house, naalala ko pa, nakita ko yung saya nila sa ngiti na finally dumating yung isang taong parang tutulong sa kanila. Inalam ko kung ano yung problema. Sinubukan kong turuan yung aso, and after 1 hour or 1 hour and a half, I think nakuha naman ng family na mas maliwanag kung ano yung pagkakamali.
Darcy!
Susundan niya si Daddy. Hey, hey. Doon niya gusto sumakay sa kabila.
Ako ba?
Yan ang daan.
Kaya ako dito ka eh.
Sige po. In case of Darcy, yun yung original plan. No? Meron siyang problem, kailangan niya pumunta ng boarding school, kailangan niya mag-bootcamp, pero eventually, na-resolve na yun. So, ngayon, nagbo-board si Darcy ngayon whenever the family is away.
Pero I'll be honest, hindi lahat naman ng kaso pwede mong isolve. Before we get a client, tinitingnan namin kung talagang kaya namin. Well, we want to deliver. I'm not a miracle worker. So, ang dami kasing factors na tinitignan. Yung aso, yung family, yung schedule, yung finances.
Pasok na lang tayo sa office and we're gonna bring out... we're gonna bring out your little baby. Asan na si Bruno? Nandun nata, piniprepare.
There's no trick to Francis' success, but the understanding that people training is just as important in dog training.
When I became a dog trainer, eventually a dog coach, sabi ko, okay, kailangan talaga. Hindi naman pala puro turo sa aso. A big chunk of it is teaching the owners. Kasi sila talagang kailangan mong tutukan, hindi yung aso. So, nakatulong yung background ko as an HR professional and how as a HR trainer kung paano yung tamang approach sa pagkikipag-usap, So, paano yung tamang feedback mechanism and teaching the family. Tapos, you mesh it with dog training. Tapos, isasama mo yung natututo yung family. So, nakatulong yun. Yun overall, the packaging was perfect.
This next certificate is awarded to Tiny, the pit bull.
Francis's force-free training offers a different take on how we treat what is touted to be man's best friend. But the work is far from over for Francis and his dogs.
I feel na parang kahit na may alam na ako, I still have questions. Maraming tanong ang tinatanong sa akin, bakit ganito ang aso ko, bakit ganon?
Once upon a time, ang crab ay nakakita ng corn. Nalaman nila na masarap kapag sila ay together. Kaya ang Nor soup ay gawa sa
The Philippines is one of the biggest dog owners in the world, research says. More and more families spend weekends with their pets as the dog population in the country continues to rise. Part of these statistics are 3 of the students of Coach Francis's puppy kindergarten class.
People are now starting to be responsible. I think the pet industry right now is growing steadily kasi there are more people who are choosing to be responsible pet parents.
There you go.
Yeah! Meron pa din ng mga pasaway, pero I think kailangan talaga natin dyan is education. People don't know. And I think magaling naman tayo mga Pilipina, we're able to adjust pero kailangan lang natin talagang ipaintindi what the dog needs and how to find the balance between the need of the dog and the need of the family. And
No, not good.
I think part of my job then is to find that balance for them.
Would like to reward this first certificate of completion to Hogan, the Rottweiler. Okay, Hogan looks clueless.
As the puppies graduate from class one by one, Francis can only wish that their owners have also picked up valuable lessons in pet parenting.
Training should be simple, fun, and effective. So just using those 3 words, simple, fun, effective. Kami, when we do our business and we do our training, we make sure and we strive to make it simple, fun, and effective. And hopefully, we'd be able to spread the word that there's another way of training dogs that's really simple, fun, and effective.
This next certificate is awarded to Tiny, the pit bull.
Francis's force-free training offers a different take on how we treat what is touted to be man's best friend. But the work is far from over for Francis and his dogs.
I feel na parang kahit na may alam na ako, I still have questions. Maraming tanong ang tinatanong sa akin, bakit ganito ang aso ko, bakit ganon? Gusto namin ibigay yung best possible service as much as possible. Okay, meron nag-i-email, Coach, bulag po ako. Meron po bang service dog kayong nagtitrain kayo? Meron magsasabi, Coach, I have a child who has autism. Gusto ko siya magkaroon ng best friend. Naniniwala sila na makakatulong yun dun sa aso at sa bata na mayroong autism. Ako din naniniwala din naman to. Siguro, pag nagawa natin yun, mas mapapalapit yung tao, mga Pilipino sa aso. Mas gaganda ang relationship. We can provide better care. And then, it's gonna be a chain reaction. So that's our vision.
All right, thank you. Clap your hands. Thank you, guys. Congratulations. Thank you so much. And